remember. This tau is also known as Kendall's tau. Okay. Now, how you can calculate tau or Kendall's tau? This is 2 into S. S is that S that you have calculated in the previous slide. N is total number of data in the data set. For this case, it is 12. This N is same, 12. So this become 2S by 12, 12 minus 1. Now, S value you will calculate by deducting the number of minuses from the number of pluses, and then you will put it. If S is negative, put it as negative. If S is positive, put it as positive. If S is 0, then you can easily understood that this will become 0. Correct? Now, you have calculated Kendall's tau. Now, you have to find the critical value of tau from the table. There is a pre-made table where for each of the level of significance, the critical value of tau is given. I will show the table later on. So if your tau, that means the calculated tau, is greater than the critical tau, then the null hypothesis will be rejected. And it will mean, or it will imply, that there is a trend in your data set. And certainly, if the null hypothesis is not rejected, that means critical tau is more than your tau or the current tau, then there is no trend. So you cannot develop a model with that data set. So this tau approach will be for a data set which have a less than 30 number of data point. Okay. If you have more than 30 number of data point, then what you will do is you have to calculate the value of set. Here also you have to use the S, and you have to calculate the variance of S with the help of this formula. Here N is total number of data points, and this is the formula. If there is no ties, that means if there is no two data with same value, then you will use this. If there is a tie, then the calculation for variance will be like this. That means this part plus this part. Okay, and this TP is the how many number of tied data is there. If there are two number of data which is equal to each other, then T will be 2. If there is 3 number of data which has the same value, then T will be 3, and so on. You just check that just the N, the total number of data point, is replaced by the total number of data which are equal. This is what they have done and nothing else. TP means T is the number of data points which are tied, which have same value, and P is the pth group of equal values. This is nothing, don't get confused or worried. P said that how many group of ties is there. Okay, but in reality, if there are 3 number of ties, that is 3 data points which has exactly same values, then your T will be 3. That is the thing. Okay, and accordingly variance will be calculated, and then you will put it here. So for example, if I ignore that there is no tie, then you will calculate the variance of S like this. Okay, now another point. If S is greater than 0, then you will apply this formula. S minus 1. If S is greater than 0, you will apply this formula. Okay, S minus 1 divided by square root of variances. Variances you will get from here. And if S is less than 0, then you will apply this formula. S plus 1 by square root of variances. Variances you will get from there, here. Same variances. All the difference is if S is greater than 0, use a minus. If S is less than 0, use a plus. That is the difference and nothing else. However, if S is equals to 0, then your Z